All right, I'm here this morning with Geoff and Geoff, who are you sailing with this week?
I am sailing on David Andrill's Value.
Excellent. And how'd yesterday go for you guys?
Yesterday was a challenging day. We ended up with a 19th, which is not what we were hoping for. Didn't have our greatest start and ended up playing the right side of the race course up the first beat, which was tough. The left side was a big winner.
Gotcha. And so on a race course like that, how are you going about developing where you want to go? It sounds like you got pushed away from the side that you would have preferred to go to, but how did you determine which side you wanted to go to?
I think our biggest goal is to get off the line cleanly, and so we've talked it over, and we're better if we have a little bit of space on the line, so we're willing to concede a little bit of the favored end in order to just get off cleanly. Despite that, we probably didn't get off as cleanly as we would have liked, which forced us to go right. We had talked about it. We had said we wanted to not hammer the left necessarily, but certainly play that side, and it just didn't quite work out.
Gotcha. Just couldn't get there.
Other boats conspired against us, as they are wont to do.
Absolutely. So that said, I was kind of licking at your heels around the first windward mark, and you were able to put 10 boats on us. So what's the secret to picking your way out of the back and fighting back into the middle? How do you get there?
I would credit Eastman Lewis with being a very, very strong downwind trimmer. He comes from a dinghy background, so he knows the feel of boats and the sensitivity of how he can trim the spinnaker. And I would say that we are just as fast and fractionally lower than most of the boats around us, which, with that in our toolbox, really gives me a lot of options as a tactician to sail us into lanes that maybe other boats don't seem to have.
Gotcha.
So
no silver bullet, just chipping away at it and grinding them down?
Yeah, I think there were some opportunities yesterday to play a little bit high risk, high reward game, and had we rounded the leeward mark and just completely banged the right corner, we may have picked up a few more boats up the second beat. But we really just looked at it as okay, we've sailed ourselves into a tough spot, but try and chip away boats one at a time.
Got it.
Rather than hit the big home run. It is the first race of the world, so you can't really win the worlds in the first race, but you could put yourself in a pretty good spot to lose it.
Thanks for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
So I guess one final question then. What do you see for today? What's your dockside strategy for today?
There's actually a little bit slightly more breeze than I expected this morning, so I expect that they'll send us out straight away to try and get some racing in. The forecast isn't very good for today. Our goal or our plan, I suppose, hasn't really changed much. We want to get off on a clean start and just be able to sail the first 2-3 minutes without being affected by other boats necessarily. If we can do that, that sets us up to have a good race, and leaves tactical options open. So ultimately, the goal is put yourself in a spot where you get a decent start. It doesn't have to be a race winner, but it can't be a race loser. And then just see what opportunities come around the racetrack.
Good deal. All right, well, Geoff, good luck today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.